Alright, so we're back up front here. Grabbed a couple tools out of the toolbox just to make sure that we had everything we could possibly need. And since we know that the back line is the problem, we're going to go see if we can get to the back side of this relatively easy. Since this is just a test, we really don't even know if this is going to do anything for us. So, went ahead and broke that one loose. And let's see. That line is a little stuck on the fitting. Oh, that one's pretty stuck. So, what we'll do is we'll pump it up now, see if we can get any fluid to come here. Tighten the fittings as we continue moving forward to keep the fluid moving down the line. And then once we get to there, we'll kind of have a better idea of what's going on. Fluid. So that could be an issue in the master itself. Figure that out right now. Kind of surprised at how easy a lot of the lines are coming loose, because most of the time on 50-year-old cars with more or less 50-year-old parts tend to not have everything exactly easy to pull apart like this. So it's nice to know at least somebody kept this thing up pretty decent at some point. These normally are pretty bad. One thing I can notice right now is the rag joint on the steering box is also looking a little on the rough side with it. Alright, so got that loose. See if get any fluid now. We are getting a little bit of fluid coming through there. So, maybe we just didn't get this other line open quite enough where Okay. So, we have a bad master cylinder. It's not creating any pressure on the rear brakes. So, there is potential that the rear brakes don't have a leak and that all the fluid leaked through the seal in the master. So, we will see if we can't order in a master cylinder and get that going. And maybe today we will swing over to the ignition side of things and pull our distributor cap and go ahead and maybe set our new distributor in. We just got a little, I think this was off of Jegs maybe, China whatever distributor, just so then we could have the HEI, a little bit better reliability. I'm not sure about the China part, but more reliability overall, and potentially having it running a lot better, since our vacuum advanced sub is froze on our distributor, and the points are a little worn out, and I think it would be easier to just run 2 wires rather than have these extra parts that could fail. Not to mention, these are a newer technology, and who knows whether this will be a step in the right direction, but that's what I'm looking at doing, just to make it a little bit nicer of a driver, you know? So we've had a vacuum leak over here, and I think it's potentially at least, it's either one of these hoses or it's going to end up being the gasket in between the carburetor and the intake. So I'm thinking that today we may go ahead and pull this carburetor off and do a little something with that the cap is definitely working. Not exactly a cap that I've ever seen used in this situation, but it's working nonetheless. This is a little cap action that I did real quick while I was putting this together, just to get it to run, because it did have pretty bad vacuum leak. Some of this emission stuff we're going to go ahead and pull off and see if we can't get the recirculation valve off and get this thing together today. So I will go ahead and slide the camera over to the other side, and we'll see if we can't get this going.